So here with Meyer Burger. So who are you?
Yeah, I am Klaus Lichtenberg, the CEO of Rothenrau BV, a subsidiary of Meyer Burger in Switzerland.
What do you do?
Yeah, we are building on one side inkjet printing tools from lab. We are industrial production like wafer manufacturing, semiconductor, and then printed electronic or in the photovoltaic industry with the big tools. And these are high throughput tools up to 3,000 wafers an hour. And here you have typically 60 wafers an hour.
So you manufacture lots of printed electronics?
We ourselves built the equipment for the printed electronics and our customers are then making the printed electronic devices. So like what you see here.
So this is the customers making this?
Yeah, that is a sample from the Holstein. We cannot show the customer devices due to NDAs, but here you see directly printed OPV elements where you can harvest energy. That is a typical silver print ink on foil, electronic circuits. Then we can build also 2.5 and 3D structures for the microelectronic industry.
All right. What are you looking at here?
Yeah, here you see a typical device like an OLED device for illumination, where you can, that is a new kind of replacement of bulbs in future.
So this is light?
That is light, yeah, you can illuminate that.
So it's flexible?
It's flexible.
What kind of, how does it work?
That works like a transistor, like a LED, a flat LED on a phone. It's completely thin and has roughly 1.1 watt, similar like a small LED, bulb what you can replace in your house.
But is it already mass production or what?
The mass production starts in the moment at some customers. So they explore the technology and they introduce production in the moment.
Is this going to be huge?
I think that will become big markets. So I think the illumination market is one of the biggest one you can see. And also the energy harvesting market, especially on foils, can offer some opportunities in the future.
So is this illumination system, is that multi-directional, or is it bright, or is it not very bright, or?
It's comparable like you see here, the white spot on the...
So it's as white as this?
Yeah.
But right now there's a bulb behind?
Yeah, but that is illuminated itself. You don't need a bulb. So what we can build in the moment is we can go up to sheets in the moment 400 times 500 millimeters, so that's roughly DIN A3.
And it's very, very expensive or not?
In the moment it's expensive, but if it goes really into mass production, it will become cheaper and cheaper, and it offers you complete new dimensions. So you can glue it on the wall, you can glue it on a window, so that you have complete different impressions of light.
So where the light source is flat and flexible?
Flat, flexible.
Unbreakable.
And also unbreakable, bendable. You can go into 3D geometries, so you have a lot of opportunities with that materials.
What are we looking at here?
Yeah, that is a typical device what we have from the photovoltaic industry. Here we print the conductive lines, the small ones here, for the smart wire interconnection for Meyer Burger, so that we have more energy inside and efficiency inside the wafer, so that there is a higher energy outcome.
So are you involved with the solar cell industry?
We are still 20-30% with our business in Eindhoven in the PV industry, but we separated and diversified not to compete with our sister companies in the group. So Meyer Burger did this wise decision that we also can go into new markets like printed electronics, display, OLED technologies.
All right, so and what is that?
This is a typical electronic printed circuit for medical sensor. So these are the production steps. You start on the foil, you mask, and then you etch it out. That's completely printed.
So what's the future of the printed electronics business?
I think the future, what we see is that the printed electronic business is in a starting phase and will sooner or later go into real mass volume production. And as company, we can offer more or less the complete toolbox for such kind of printed electronics. and additional, we can offer complete lines. So totally according to Meyer Burger strategy to have customers served with complete line business.
So are you a Swiss company?
Rothenrau BV itself is an Eindhoven company in the Netherlands, but we are 100% daughter within the Rothenrau Group and so far from Meyer Burger.
All right. So what do you think about the IDTechEx trade show?
It's a very innovative trade show. It's a start-up fair. We make every year, since 3 years we are here, so every year you have more and more exhibitors, and we also see that the business is growing and also the attention of the market is growing. So we have today leads from Flextronics, we have contacts with Apple, we have contacts with the big ones here in the Silicon Valley. That is why it's so important to have such kind of a fair from IDTechEx here in the region.
Google is checking this out, I hope. I'm just joking. But all these guys are right here, and the future is bright, flat and flexible, illuminated.
Yeah, you get several additional dimensions than if you only make it on a chip device or on a silicon wafer. So you can go in all geometries, you can follow.
The industrial designers will have a lot of fun in the future because they will be able to do all kinds of crazy shapes.
Yeah, it's not only that, it's also the combination of different materials, what we see on the printed electronics. For example, we had today several discussions with textile manufacturers who want to print electronics directly on textiles. So that gives new opportunities and complete new products.
Can you do it?
From the inkjet technology, in many cases we can do it. It will be a timeline of 2-3 years to be on the market of such kind of industries, but it will work.
Is the Swiss government helping you out to speed it up and make you number one, or?
Yeah, we have close collaborations to institutes like CSEM, IMT in Switzerland, ETH, Zurich. So here we see opportunities to follow up, and we would be glad if we could set up even an electronic line somewhere in Switzerland to explore this technology.
So not only the swatch, but also other things.
There are other things. We're also talking with chemical companies in the Basel area, where we see opportunities for the next generation of technical foils, but also in textile.